Quick question. If you lost your job tomorrow, how long could you keep paying your bills before things got scary? Most people would last less than 2 weeks. But here's the good news. You don't need a six-figure salary or a lottery win to change that. You just need the right system. In the next 10 minutes, I'll walk you through a step-by-step, month-by-month blueprint to completely transform your finances in just 6 months. Welcome back to Investor IQ. If you're new here, hey, I'm glad you stopped by. On this channel, we turn complicated money stuff into simple, practical moves you can use today. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss weekly strategies that actually work. Month 1, face the truth. Have you ever avoided opening your bank app after a weekend out because you just know the damage is bad? That's called the ostrich effect, burying your head in the sand and hoping problems magically disappear. But here's the thing, ignoring money makes it worse. Stress builds, small leaks turn into floods, and suddenly you're drowning. So month 1 is all about ripping off the Band-Aid. You're going to calculate your core 4 numbers. Take-home pay, what actually hits your bank account. Essentials, fun money, what's left for lifestyle. You might get uncomfortable. Maybe you'll realize those food delivery apps are draining more than your rent. But knowledge is power. Once you see the numbers, you can start steering the ship instead of drifting. What's the one expense you're scared to total up? Be honest. Drop it in the comments. Month 2, buy your freedom. This month's goal is simple. Save 1 month's worth of essentials. Read the baseline expenses of $2,000. That's your target. And no, you're not depriving yourself. You're literally buying freedom. To get there, you'll cut ruthlessly. Cancel the subscriptions you forgot you had. Cook instead of ordering Uber Eats and hold off on the shiny impulse buys. This is temporary, but it's powerful. Once you hit that first savings milestone, you're in a stronger position than most households in America. Month 3, kill the expensive stuff first. Most people try to save and pay off debt same time, and they spin in circles. The secret? Don't treat all debt equally. Good-ish debt, mortgages, student loans, usually lower interest. Bad debt, credit cards, payday loans, bleeding you dry. List all debts and rank them from highest to lowest interest. Anything above 8%, that's your enemy. Throw every spare dollar at it. Once you wipe out the high-interest stuff, shift gears and start building your emergency fund. 3 to 6 months of essentials. If your job is steady, aim for 3. If your income is unstable, stretch to 6. Keep it in a high-interest savings account. Accessible, but not too easy to blow. Month 4. Invest early, invest simple. Here's where the fun starts, investing. Most people wait until they're ready. That's the biggest mistake. The earlier you start, the more compound growth works for you. First, grab your employer's free money. Got a retirement match? That's 100% return instantly. Don't leave it on the table. Next, open a tax-advantaged account. In the US, that's a Roth IRA. In other countries, look for tax-free investment accounts. Third, keep it simple. Broad market index funds or ETFs. No stock picking roulette. The S&P 500 has averaged 10% returns over 20 years. Better than most experts. And here's the hack. You don't have to choose between saving and investing. Do both. Start 70% saving, 30% investing. Shift to 50-50. Once your emergency fund is solid, go all in on wealth building. Month 5, make more money. Here's the truth. There's a ceiling on how much you can save, but no ceiling on how much you can earn. So month 5 is all about boosting income. Negotiate that raise. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. If your job's a dead end, start exploring new opportunities. Job switching is statistically the fastest way to grow income. Even $200, $300 extra a month accelerates your financial journey like crazy. What's one side hustle you've always wanted to try but haven't started yet? Month 6. Automate and optimize. Ever heard of decision fatigue? The more choices you make in a day, the worse your decisions get. That's why by evening, it's so easy to order takeout instead of cooking. So in month 6, we remove choice from your finances. Automate everything. Direct debit for bills and debt. Automatic transfers to savings and investments. A separate account for fun money. When it's gone, gone. This way, your financial success doesn't depend on willpower. The system runs whether motivated or not. And once automation is set, review and tweak as your life changes. More income? Increase savings rate. New goals? Redirect cash flow. The system adapts with you. Investor IQ family, you don't need to earn more to change your financials. You need to manage smarter. Follow this 6-month blueprint and you'll go from paycheck panic to building true wealth. If you got value today, smash that like button, subscribe, and check out this next video where I break down how to save your first $10,000 fast. Until next time, keep growing your investor IQ, and may your next 6 months look completely different from your last.